we are back in this game. I want to see if there's any files. Okay, there is a new file. Can you hear me? There's a little devil inside all of us. Beneath their manufactured perception, their artificial reality is a writhing, twisted mess of dread, loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt, all thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their host, seeping through every little crevice they can find, into their willpower, starving them of all motivation, desire, into their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt in motivation, desire, into their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt into comfort food, or into a newly opened gash in their skin, hidden only by the sleeves of a cute new shirt. Such a deplorable, tangled mass is already present in every single one of them. That's why I chose not to blame myself for their actions. All I did was untie the knot. Okay, I've taken a little break. Not really because I wanted to, but just because I had some big stuff going on with school, and I also think that was somewhat of God telling me just to take a little break, which I think was kind of well needed after what happened last episode. I feel a lot better now. It's unfortunate, but yep. We have accepted the fact Sayori might not be in this game anymore, who just so happened to be my favorite character. I am 100% convinced, if not like 98% convinced, that the reason why this game is getting all fishy and stuff is because of Monica. When I looked back at like editing the last couple of videos, not only has she been super suspicious lately, apparently when we were talking to Sayori in her room, she said Monica was right, I should just ... I honestly wonder if she told her to kill herself or something. And then Monica, when Sayori died that day, Monica acted like nothing was going on. She basically treated everything like a joke. And now she basically forced me back into this literature club. So, yeah, I'm convinced this is all happening because of her. So the goal is to stay away from her as far as possible. If the game even lets me. Hi again, Diddycon. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Okay. Thanks for keeping your promise, Diddycon. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. You advised it? This is all exact same. Okay. Anyways, this is all the exact same except for whatever that was. Oh, come on, like you just read any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I'm still going to read it just in case there is something different. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki certainly have to move. Can you move? Thank you. Okay, that was weird. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and Minga. Minga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Monica plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Diddycon. Well, sure. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? I forgot that she's the vice president now. Shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the I don't know why I started talking like that. Now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'll be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just feel like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you want. Only if it's Frankenstein. This is... How was this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. You can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Yeah, so I picked the Natsuki route since Sayori's gone. because I think she was the character I liked. Next, I guess over Yuri. I don't know. It was kind of fun having her at my house in the other story. Like it matters anymore because that's all gone. I hear Natsuki utter an exaggerated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in the case she needs a hand. Yeah, so I guess we'll be able to see how her route goes. So that'll be interesting. We'll see, because this game's all weird now. You looking for something in there? Okay. Why does the text look like that? That came out of nowhere. She never puts my stuff back in the right place. Or right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just going to mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You're manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of the few things you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How do you know anyway? Why do you bring it up at some point? Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns it to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls. Sorry. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it right through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Yeah, hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Diddy-con. Don't judge a book. I was gonna read that. Considering this is a lesson straight from the literature club, don't judge a book by its cover. Okay, nice try, Monica. If that was you. I'm pretty sure it is. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait, I can't say that word, Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. He shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses, just like this game. It's Celine Mo. Don't just stand there. Awah! Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the window sills. My bad. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs won't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? I guess it's easier to be closer together like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and crouches at an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, claiming the additional space where she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happening yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Oh, hello. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I'm convinced any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean. You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. I feel like something's just gonna happen right now. I'm waiting for it. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. Can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of it. Oh, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Or, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes A lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the crap out of me if he found this. Why is it doing that? Like, is that just so? Like, is that? I feel like that has something to do with Monica messing up some words, but then I also feel like no, because we never saw that at the beginning of the game. I feel like it's either her just saying her inner thoughts or out loud, or yeah, it's Monica or something. At least it's safe here in the club room. Actually, I want to see real quick. Yeah, it's no, it's not what she should be saying. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. Oh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. At least you're enjoying yourself, right? So, yeah, she is. She just doesn't know how to admit it. Geez, that's enough. I feel bad for Natsuki, honestly. She doesn't seem to have, like, a good friend group or even a good dad. You're gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Ooh. ... Multiple dots. All the dots in the world. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. Oh, she's asleep. It looks like she's started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki? Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey. Okay. I can't read any of this. I can't even save the game or anything. Oh, jeez. Saving the game now? Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Oh, she's fine now. Here. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give... She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Diddy-con. She's fine. Clearly not. It just happens every now and then. Oh, yeah, no, tell me about it. Dude, do you know how many times my friends their eyes and their mouth just completely just glitches out and turns black? Yeah, no, happens all the time. I get it, Monica. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now? What the heck was... Again, Monica does not care. She literally does not care. Yuri, I don't know. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Alright, Yuri, what are you going to do to me? He stares at the poem, and then passes more than enough time for her to finish reading. Having a good time so far? No. Yeah, no. Freaking liar, Diddy-con. Good, glad to hear that. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. This girl's a freaking murderer. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? No. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Diddy-con. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? It's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Diddy-con. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. Her dad's just the worst. But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down. Like earlier, no. Yeah, that's normal. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is infuriating with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know. Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Anyways, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Holy wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. My burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in the room? Are they talking, or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, losing it in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. I think that's new. I don't think I've read that one before. So what do you think? It's depressing. It feels free form, if that's what you call it. Sure, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. That's okay. And that kind of style has gone pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poets have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. That was the inspiration behind this one. I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tie it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you've already told me this. Thanks for listening. Yeah, whatever. Hi, Natsuki. Are you okay? Are you okay from your seizure? She's probably going to really like it now since I've been trying to get to be with her. Okay, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. And never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. And then what's the point of sharing this in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to hope you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me feel, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. What? So in other words, you're saying like you... Frick, I go too fast. You're saying you liked it. Or Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. She likes it, yep. You don't understand anything, do you? Nah, you like it. I already told you that. You don't have to be announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss if she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? You're fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles fly, yep. You seen this one before? Yeah. I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. The other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Ew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Mediocre writing abilities that no one cares about. Why does the music sound different? Did anyone hear that? Okay, that sounded kind of normal. That was weird. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language, huh? Did you say something? No, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Oh, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute. Oh yeah, this is the part where they fight. You completely missed the symbolism or something. It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica did like it. And Diddy-kun did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Diddy-kun liked my poem too, you know. Even told me he was impressed by it. Ooh. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh. I didn't realize you were so investigated in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Something tells me this fight's gonna come out really differently. That's not what I did. That's not what I did. Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Diddy-kun appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? Actually, you know what sounds like a good idea to save the game. Just do that, just in case. Are you that full of yourself? No. I was full of myself. I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Diddy-kun started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Yeah, shut up, Monica. Get out of here. You're annoying. You're a murderer. You're a fraud. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking. You want to be edgy? Edgy? So that my life was too much more than the adult age of... Oh my gosh. Guys, chill out. Monica's not happy right now. When we told her to shut up, she was not happy. Most people learn to get themselves over the grudge. Stop harassing me with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Well, be careful, you might cut yourself on the edge, Yuri. Oh my bad, you already do. Wait, what? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the freak is wrong with your head? But yeah, go on. Yeah, did God hear everything you really think? I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns towards me as if she knows I was standing here. Diddy-kun? She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How did I get... We like Natsuki. Yuri. But what do you want me to do? Yuri. Natsuki. You're not Natsuki. Get away from me. What am I supposed to do? I don't want to click anything. I can't. Oh, okay. Hey Diddy-kun. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? No. Not with you. I'm clicking buttons, nothing is happening. I'm scared. Okay, we got it. I don't know what happened there. Sorry about that. I really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am. Can't even cover my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. Yet you're able to tell Sayori to kill herself. I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? No, I don't. You told Sayori to kill herself. Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'll be happy to spend time with you and say, yeah, she's trying to get me. She's actually messing up the game just so we can be together. Suddenly Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Oh my gosh. Oh, she's crying. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. No. Oh my gosh. Are we just gonna let Natsuki leave? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. What did she do? What did she say? Did she hit her or something? Oh my gosh. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did. Did he, Con? Please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. She literally ran away crying. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'm gonna leave. Character, leave. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take responsibility today. Kinda sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Diddy-con. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I really don't have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. But I didn't really appreciate your... Oh my... Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna just overwrite that, because I don't think there was anything I could have done right there. Alright, I guess we just do this. Jumpy. Smile. What is this? Should I click it? Should I click it? Whoa! Oh. Sorry. Dream. Now I can't see what she likes. Lone, explode, flower. Heart. Marshmallow. Charm. I'm just going with the flow here. Mouse. Cute. Sunny. Fireflies, why not? Hope. Well then. Now, maybe I wasn't supposed to do that.